Cheers, Johan. Yes, it's been a while since you and I've had a bit of a
it's been
chat.
too long since we enjoyed the sanctity of the.
It's been a while.
What do you call it? The pod. I don't know what you want to call it.
It's been a while since we've said subscribe.
Yes.
People have been unsubscribing. We don't like that.
Yes, I think it's Irish fans and French fans.
So please subscribe.
But have you recovered yet?
Hello and welcome.
I'm exhausted.
I'm still exhausted.
I'm like sleep deficit from Sunday night because I couldn't go to sleep. I watched like the first half again, etc. Anyway,
I made like a video that I don't know what I said. I was tired, but I couldn't go to bed. I couldn't sleep. Woke up at 3, started watching post-match interviews.
Nice.
Yes, and I was just like, I'm still on a high.
I was pumped. The next day it was like, like when you like young and stuff, and then you like kiss the girl that you really like late at night, and then you like super tired, and then you wake up the next day and you're like really super extremely tired, but you're like elated. Yes. That's what it was like the whole day. I was like, I'm really tired. I feel really bad, but that was amazing.
That was so amazing. I think it's because in the build-up, in the predictions, during the game, I was just thinking, this is when we get knocked out.
Yeah.
I said it in the week. I said, heart says Springboks, mind says France.
Yeah.
And then it didn't happen.
They choked a little bit, I must say, with the Ramos kicking it out on the full, like with the restart.
Yes, that was a pretty crucial
the ball
restart.
Backwards. They actually, in those moments, I realised, okay, no, they're choking now.
That's choking. Yeah. I don't think I've seen that, kicking the ball backwards. Out.
That's just nerves, must be.
Yeah.
So we were nervous, and yes, I mean, I'm going to get hammered for this, but I'm not sure we were the better team, and they just...
People have said it.
They just flaked, the French.
Yeah. Better in the second half. More structure.
Yeah, I thought
started dominating the scrums. Yeah. Started dominating the breakdown, and they just didn't stay calm enough.
Yeah. Anyway, but this is.
Did Pont ever say specifically why he says O'Keefe was bad? The Itzebeth thing.
It was the Itzebeth thing. That was the one he mentioned.
That's one thing.
Yeah, but that was dodgy. But apparently the TMO did look at it, and it wasn't clear and obvious that it went forward.
Yeah, is that does physics allow you for that not to go forward?
I don't know if it's possible that didn't go forward. I don't know. At best, it was flat.
Well, everybody needs a bit of things to go your way every now and then.
Especially us.
Doesn't? No, I didn't just say that. Delete that. Keep it in.
Delete.
But it went our way.
It went
our way in France against France.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
And to be fair, our tries were legit. We scored 4 tries against the host nation.
We just used every chance we got.
It was like unusual. I said that it's almost like the Jake White Springboks, where we never had the ball.
Yeah.
Like Jake White's team never had the ball, but then they ended up scoring tries off the scraps,
Yeah.
And I guess the All Blacks a little bit as well.
Yeah.
In the Irish game.
We came out unscathed. No injuries. I saw Jesse Creel had.
Coming to the point is the England, the team to play England.
Should we talk about just quickly about Argentina, New Zealand? Just basically like a prediction, I suppose.
Yeah, let's leave that to the end. Best for last.
Okay. Best for last. Yeah.
But same team.
Same team.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of talk about possible. Moody's name was mentioned.
Yeah.
Couple of others, maybe Pollard to start, maybe resting one or two Oaks. Starting I saw just to rest Jesse.
Yeah, because Jesse would look like that picture of Rambo.
Yes.
Where he's like
first blood. Yeah. So and none of that.
None
of that happened. It's exactly the same team. So I think we've got so much depth that I don't know if it would have been arrogant to just change a few crucial guys.
I thought that because everyone's talking us up so much, and what scares me is I'm thinking it as well. I'm like, oh no, England, we're just going to walk over them. Meanwhile, they're a proper team.
The best example is 2007.
Yeah.
36-0. Was it 33-0 or 36-0 in the pool game? And in the
And in
final,
the final, we scraped through.
yeah, what was the final
And
score?
15-6.
15-6.
And there was the controversial try that we say
Yeah.
definitely Donny Rousseau pushed that Mark Cueto out.
So that's 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
That was 3 weeks later, and the scoreline was completely different.
We must not underestimate these guys at all.
So we can't underestimate them.
No. That'll be a travesty.
That
England
level of
New Zealand
intensity, and this is something that I don't want to say because I thought about it in the week. That's what happened to England. They had that unbelievable level of intensity to beat New Zealand in 2019, and then they just couldn't get up there again in the final. So we cannot. I'm pretty sure that Jacques and Rassie have said it a million times this week so far. And they've probably used those exact same games as example. We cannot underestimate England.
That doesn't help. So, like, look at New Zealand and Ireland. I promise you, those Irish were like, guys, New Zealand is like the real deal. Let's not underestimate them. It doesn't help you. Like, you just have to still like play well on the day.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a mindset thing. It's gonna be our skill set. If our skill set is good enough, then we'll win.
Yeah. If we convert enough.
Although, I mean, the All Blacks had such like heart and grit, and that's maybe what pulled them through. And the same can be said to the
We're going to bring the
Springboks.
same intensity.
Do you think we can?
Same intensity as against France. It's difficult to see how you can play at that level 6 days apart. That's why I was thinking maybe just rest one of the two of the older dudes.
Maybe they just put them all into like ice baths the entire week, just to like.
Obviously, their thinking is we want to play our absolute strongest team because we do not want to underestimate them.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's difficult. Yeah, Freddie Stewart's back.
Freddie Stewart playing fullback. Marcus Smith, that poor guy. Did you see a photo of him?
Yeah, no, he took
all
some
the memes this week, like they had, because he's quite a stylish dude with his fancy hair.
No, he's very, very stylish.
And then they show him at the top, and then like the next one is what he looked like afterwards with his like head.
Did he like lose a tooth?
No, it was his lip that was this swollen. Poor guy.
It's also like
it was like they targeted him.
He's also like 172. He's not tall, and he's not the most staunch guy. Obviously, he's got the skills, but
maybe they're saving him for the final.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're doing.
Yeah, Freddie Stewart, the giant fullback, as everyone's saying. And I think Marlow, is he starting? They changed up one or two things. I saw.
I just came back from Joburg, so I didn't see the team.
Anyway, it's pretty much the 2019 team that we played in the final.
Is Dan Cole starting?
I think so.
We got obliterated.
Is it Dane? No, Dan Coles. I think he is starting. Otherwise, he's on the bench.
He got obliterated in
Tokyo
in 2019.
Yeah.
I feel like I hear a child
Itoje.
They're basically picking more or less the same team.
Yeah,
as well.
a Farrell at fly half, which I think is the correct move for them. Tuolagi at inside.
Yes.
I mean, that was not working. Like, if we could see
Ford,
it, we've been
the Ford
saying
Farrell thing's never worked.
No, it was bad.
Yeah,
he's not an inside centre.
They've tried it so many times and it's never worked.
Yeah, no.
Pick one. I was going to pick Farrell.
Yeah, they no Farrell. Yes, they love Farrell.
Hey, they love Farrell.
I think he's the poison. I'd rather go forward.
Yeah, look, I think you either love him or hate him. Even if you're
two
English,
options.
Those are your two options.
Yeah, apparently they booed him, but it could be the French crowd.
Yeah. Well, he might shoulder charge someone.
Yeah, he might.
That's always a possibility.
But he'll get away with it. So
he hasn't shoulder charged someone in a while, so it's probably time.
It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe it's this weekend.
Maybe it's this weekend.
No, all jokes aside, we have to say Springboks.
We have to say Springboks. Clive Woodward says England by 3. Which isn't
impossible. Clive Woodward also said that it's only going to be Northern Hemisphere teams, the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Sir Clive Woodward.
Sorry, Sir Clive Woodward.
Yeah, you need to respect him.
I do.
He knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, like this is my worry, is how relaxed I am.
You can't help but think of the final, and that's very, very dangerous. And I bet you
I'm
some
not
of the
think-
players are also thinking,
I'm not thinking about the final. I'm just thinking we're going to smash. No, we're not, I don't think we'll smash them.
I do think that we're going to beat them outside the 8-point margin.
But what if now they're going to play the game that's going to define Borthwick, you know, and it's going to
Don't
keep him his
say it.
job until the 2031 Rugby World Cup.
You know why? Because we've got true World Cup pedigree, the Springboks. We know how to win World Cups. That's why I think we know what to
What
do
does that
to
even
put
mean?
it through.
Everyone's saying it, you know. It's just you have to win a rugby
It
game.
means that our cricket team does not have
I
true
don't want
World
to
Cup
talk about
pedigree.
that. And I see we're playing England.
So England,
Proteas,
yeah.
Proteas as well.
Yes, I'm worried. I was worried, and I'm not as worried as I was for France. I mean, that was like extreme
Yeah.
nerves for an entire.
We can
week.
beat this team. That's what I'm going to say. We can beat this team.
We're the
can-
better
we should.
team. If we
Yes.
play well and they play well, we'll win.
Yeah.
If we don't play well, if we don't show up, that's the problem.
I just haven't seen them. Well, the game against Argentina, I will say, they did play very, very well. But they surprised them with that. Firstly, they surprised them
drop
with
goals.
the
Was
drop
that
goals.
the drop goals and
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
And also the French ref situation.
Yeah. O'Keefe for the third time.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like him.
Of course you do.
Not,
But
but
to be
even
fair,
after Ireland, I've always
we didn't. Did we complain about the ref after the Ireland game?
No.
Let's check.
No, they said we complained, but we didn't.
Did they say we complained?
We said one or two things, but we didn't. We didn't really complain.
thought that
You'll
this-
know when we complain.
Yes. Then you will know. You will know. 'Cause
Then we
we'll
make
cry
a
about
video
it.
about the ref.
Yes.
Yes.
Like the ref will be the thumbnail.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. No, saying one or two things, that's not complaining. Okay. And I think the All Blacks are going to beat Argentina. Cheers.